What is going on, guys? It is Cheerio here, and I'm going to start off this video by paraphrasing a tweet I saw the other day. Someone I follow retweeted this, and it goes something like this. It pretty much said that pistols in Black Ops 3 are overpowered, and we need to have pistols like Advanced Warfare had. Now, I can't even take that shit seriously. Like, pistols in Black Ops 3 are good, they're not overpowered, but you want Advanced Warfare pistols. Are you brain dead? You want pistols that nobody used, that weren't even a viable option for having a secondary? You could have another perk, or at least a wild card, or a score streak, as opposed to use a pistol. No one used pistols in Advanced Warfare. I went for them royalty, and it was so annoying, because not too many of them were good in Advanced Warfare. So that tweet basically said he wants to have no secondaries in a game, as opposed to have secondaries that are actually a decent option for use as a secondary. So let's go over some of these pistols that were in Advanced Warfare. You had the Atlas 45. That was a pea shooter. Didn't sound like a pistol, didn't really feel like a pistol when you shot it. You could fire it quickly, which is the good part about it, is that you could, if you had a trigger finger, you could use the weapon decently. But most people would just run a BAL or an ASM. That's basically what the game had. Like, you didn't need a pistol because you had those two guns. You had the MP433 Gratch. Something about that I know it's called the Gratch, which was a 2-burst cycle pistol. That's terrible. A 2-burst on a pistol doesn't really make too much sense. Its kickback pattern, recoil pattern was a little weird, mixed with its damage and all that. It wasn't a very good option at all. It was the worst pistol, I believe, out of all of them. You had the RW1, which is probably my favorite one to use because it was a railgun, so you had to be accurate to use it and reload after every shot. So the drawback of having it have a high damage output is the fact that you have to be accurate and reload after every shot. Then you have the PDW pistol, which was the fully automatic pistol, which basically every COD is going to have a semi-auto, a burst, and a fully auto. And it was a good pistol. It wasn't bad because it was decently accurate, but to make it the best, you had to put extended mags, and why would you put extended mags in that pistol on when you could just take it off completely, put a few more attachments on your gun? And pistols in Black Ops 3 are so much better than that, but that doesn't make them overpowered. Just because we went from pistols that have absolutely no purpose in the game to pistols that can be used doesn't mean they're overpowered. You have the MR6, which is the first pistol you can unlock, or the starting pistol rather, and that usually takes about 3 bullets to kill. You can fire it decently fast. It has a 20-round mag, but it's not overpowered. You have to shoot 3 bullets, and that's at the minimum to kill someone unless they're already hurt. Most of the times, if you're actually using it as a pistol, you'll be able to get the three kill range out there. You'll actually be able to kill them in those 3 shots, but given your accuracy, you're going to shoot more than 3. You can move out of the range of the 3-shot kill range, which is kind of short in a way, and then you'll go to 4 or 5 bullets depending on what your range is. So the pistol's good, but it's not overpowered because it's not Attack 45 from Black Ops 2, where you could take 2 bullets and someone's dead right then and there. My Attack 45 in Black Ops 2 has 1,000 more kills than my next highest gun. My Attack 45 was the highest used gun in that game for me. So that was overpowered, the MR6 is not. The RK5 is a little bit more powerful. It's a 3-round burst, so you can actually kill people very quickly with it, but by the time you kill 1 or 2 people, you're going to have to reload because you can only pull the trigger 5 times before shooting. So it's not overpowered because usually it's going to take you about 2 bursts to kill someone. It's a good pistol, don't get me wrong. A lot of people do use it, but it's not overpowered in any means of the word. Maybe you could pull back on its damage output or its range for the minimum 3-shot kill range, and maybe it'll be a little more easier for people not to consider overpowered, but it's still not overpowered. The LCAR-9 was overpowered at the start of the game. That thing was a submachine gun just in your secondary slot. So then I can agree with the overpoweredness, but they've nerfed it since then. It's only got 20 bullets in a clip. I don't think its accuracy is too great. You can put a couple attachments, make it better. But by the time you kill a few people, same as the RK5, you got to reload already. It's only got 20 bullets, and it's got a decent fire rate, and mixed with its damage, it usually takes about 4 bullets to kill. Pistols in Black Ops 3 are not overpowered, they're just better. So this person who tweeted that either never used pistols in Advanced Warfare, which is what I'm going to go with because no one really used pistols, or he just gets killed too many times by a sidearm in Black Ops 3 and he's taken that to heart by saying they're overpowered, which they're not. They're good, not overpowered. I've emphasized that. I've said it many times in this video, is that they're better, they're not overpowered. You can use them as a secondary, use them as a secondary. Don't pull it out and try to use it as a primary unless you're going for dark matter, as I've done in this game already. So use them as a secondary, they're good because you can quickly switch to them and get that kill off when you need it in a close quarter situation. But that doesn't make it overpowered just because it can be used as such a thing that that you're able to use it as a secondary. That doesn't make it overpowered. So thank you guys for sticking around and listening to this little video about that, about questioning if they're overpowered in Black Ops 3 or not. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to see content first as it comes out on the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Cheerio, mates!